when the VG-99 shipped, and people who used piezo systems before with the earlier processors, the VG8, VG88, they got good results. With the VG-99, right away, as soon as the unit shipped, there were complaints that the patches sounded muddy, they sounded wrong, they had problems. And in an amazingly fast response time, Roland came out with a software update that gave you different settings for the piezo system, and it really improved how it worked. There was like an overall global setting where you could roll some of that low frequency energy off. The piezos are much more of a full range, full spectrum sound, and they work really well as acoustic pickups. But with the VG-99, it seemed like that full range, that full bodied sound was causing problems with the processor. And my understanding was, I hope this isn't just some internet rumor, was that Roland had changed the input jack board on the VG-99. The previous versions contained a high-pass filter that basically filtered out low-frequency energy coming from the guitar before it got to the electronics. And with the VG-99, they cut that out, and then as a result, you got too much low-frequency energy coming through. Now, the most problematic patch for me was the GR300, because the GR300 processes the string sounds directly, and so it's almost, if you have that low frequency energy in there, it just doesn't work right. So let's listen to this Exotica EA1. I'm using a Graphtec. It's got the Graphtec Ghost system in it, and here's the GR300 patch, and you can just hear my hands being on the strings. The noise that we're getting. Okay, let's try that exact same patch with another guitar from Exotica, the BX1. There's still a little bit of it there, but you know, I'm moving my hand up and down the neck, and we're not getting that little weird little sound that we were getting before. So the thought is that the solution to using a piezo pickup with the VG-99 is to change the input jack board. And Richard McLeish, the guy behind RMC Pickups, has produced an aftermarket input jack board for the VG-99. So we're going to plug that in today and see what kind of difference that makes. Before we get quite that far down the road, let's look at the GK input setting screen on the VG-99 and see if visually we can get an indication of what's going on, you know, with the sound of the guitar.